Hello, once again, thank you so much for watching these videos. My name is Kamia Simon. So recently we looked at our drawer, okay? And then today we're going to look at the top and bottom navigation. Now, unfortunately, it's hard to combine the two for you to have the tab navigations and the drawer working in the same plate. Even when I have used it, I've had issues as I'm going to demonstrate. All right, so let's first import our tab navigation. I'll go to the documentation and just copy. All right, now we need to import both the bottom and the material tab navigation. Now, the bottom tab navigation is largely used in iOS, while the top tab navigation is more of Android. All right, so an Android style top navigation bar, and then like you can see, the bottom is an iOS bottom tab bar. Now, I'll be sincere that in my projects, I may not use these, but let's see for demo purposes and for lesson purposes. All right, so we have to import them. So we have to go up there and then we import. So we have to come up and then we import the two of those. And then, like we saw recently, they come from React navigation tabs. So React navigation tabs. Okay, so the documentation says it differently just because the documentation is still with the previous versions, but the truth for the matter is many things have changed with React Native, and that's what we depend on. So we must create the top and the bottom navigator, okay? So which I will create a variable here, a constant variable, where I'll call out, let me call one called BT for bottom navigator, okay? So BT is equal to create bottom navigator, okay? And then inside there, we add the curly braces. Great, and then we also need to terminate this. So I'll create another one, a constant, which will be TB for top, TB, okay, anyway, TB. So we'll equal to create the material top navigator, top tab navigator, and then we do the usual. All right, so inside there we need more. So we're going to import our home and the cat. All right, so remember these are stacks. So we're going to import our home and cat, and then we come to our home, okay? Now, I'll first comment out this one because I'm going to use it sometime. And then we do the same, I think. Because the only thing, we may not even use the home here, okay? So I can comment this and comment this out. But then we call the tab navigators. So I'm going to call BT. So that BT, and then put a comma, okay? So if we go, so you can see bottom here, we have the bottom navigators. And then if I call TB, okay? So right now, it cannot work unless it's the one on top. Okay? And then of course this will bring an error because it's not working. So if I call TB Okay, then we're going to have the Android top navigator. So you can even slide just like that. All right, so we've had, so which means I no longer need to add the home and the cat here, okay? But even if they exist, it will still work. All right, so you can see it makes no difference. All right, so let me see now. If I have my drawer here and then I save, okay, what will I have? You can see I've even lost my TB, my top bar navigation, okay? So what if I include the TB in the drawer here, TB, and then I put a comma, okay? So here it is, but I must click on it, okay? And I don't think you as a developer, you want to look at it this way, where you have it. So now, okay, there it is, but you see, I can no longer drag out my drawer unless I click on the settings icon here, okay? And when I go to home, now I'm at home, but when I go to cart, okay, still, okay, I can access my drawer and then I get it, okay? So those are funny things that I don't think you want. I don't want this TB to be in the drawer. Now, if someone will say, what if I put it at the bottom? Hi, I'm briefly interrupting these videos to let you know of a list of videos that will help you create a working prototype to let you come from basics to intermediate. That will be followed by another list of videos that will help you work on a full e-commerce application. Please click the link in the description to go and watch those videos and support this channel. Thank you. Let's proceed. All right, now that I've added it, you can see that it first launches without the material tabs. Now that I've put it at the bottom. But I can get my drawer, since the drawer is the one that is having the initial home. And the moment I click on the bottom tab, hey, okay, now the navigations can come about. You can see. But still, when I click on home, nothing changes. When I click on cut, nothing changes. It looks like, you know, it takes control, okay, after clicking on it. Now, what if I get the initial or the home and I include it here in the bottom navigator? Let's see, let me do a save. Okay, so remember I'm in the drawer, and let me get to the drawer and put TB. All right, so I have TB first, that's the top bar, okay? And I can access the drawer. But the problem is that I cannot put it from here. So in most cases, even in the router here, what is shown in the documentation, actually, the drawer is not included. All right, so we shall see how we can go about it. That's if I find it, where I can at least have my drawer, at least what I've tested, it can be done on the other page, and we click on it and we access it this way, but without including it on the top bar. All right, so if I go back here, it means now, let me include TB here, and then, okay, of course, TB is up. And this is what I have now, that TB is here, so you can see. We no longer have the other top navigation, okay? And then I want to put it out of the drawer. And then I want to add, so I'll take the drawer up here, because here I cannot access it even when I click on settings. And then I'll take it up and above. Great. And then I include it here. Of course, when I include it now, I'll have issues because this is a tab. I'm bound to have issues. It will be a part of the tabs, like you can see now. You see that? Okay, so it's part of the tabs, but I can access my drawer, which is funny, but it's part of the tabs. Okay, so you can see when I go to the other tabs, I cannot access it. Instead, I'm scrolling until I go to the drawer navigation. So this is what I'm trying to bring to light, that now instead of calling the drawer navigator, okay, I can come, since it's included on the tabs, I can come and include one, and I call it settings, where you drawer navigator, and I call it settings. Okay, so settings, of course, it's a screen, so it should call in the drawer navigator. Okay, so which means whenever I click on settings, I go to the settings tab, and when I click on settings here, I can access my drawer. Okay, so it's up to you and how you design it, and that's it. Let's meet in the next video. But you can see that I lost my initial navigation tab. All right, so it depends on whatever you want to do. We can even put a BT here, and it will be the initial. It's down here, you can see. All right, thank you for watching these videos. Let's meet in the next video. I need to bring back my stack navigator. So my advice is, if you're going to use the drawer, the bottom and top navigators can be components that are included, as we're going to see. Let's meet in the next video. Thanks for subscribing. You can donate and visit my channel, my website.